Candidate Ralph Nader takes a swipe at Senator Barack Obama. In an interview with the Rocky Mountain News, Nader accuses Obama of downplaying issues affecting the black community because he, quote, wants to talk white. Take a listen.
I haven't heard him have a strong crackdown on economic exploitation in the ghettos. Payday loans, predatory lending, asbestos, lead, what's keeping him from doing that? Is it because he wants to talk white? He doesn't want to appear like Jesse Jackson?
While the Obama campaign called Nader's comments delusional, a spokesman for Nader responded that he stands by his remarks. And joining us now from the Family Research Council, Ken Blackwell is back with us, and Democratic strategist Jacques DeGraff is with us. Guys, welcome aboard. Good to see you, Jacques. Thank you for being with us. Ken, let me start with you. Your reaction to those comments?
I thought they were outrageous. Those fatuous remarks have taken us off the important issues of the day. You have poor people, lower income folks of all colors that are being hit the hardest by $4 a gallon gasoline prices, and you have Ralph Nader offering some, 21st century version of black like me.
I agree with Ken's analysis of that. I don't know what he's thinking, but Bill Clinton said when Hillary was running in the nomination that Barack Obama played the race card against him, and that we know from memos, he said, that they had planned to do so all along. Those are Bill Clinton's words. Here's my question. And then Barack Obama used the quote the other night in Jacksonville, that they're going to try and make you afraid of me, and oh, by the way, he's black. Do you think that was fair on Barack Obama's part?
I don't think it was unfair.
Can you name one prominent Republican who's brought up his race?
Well, I can name a network that called him by his middle name to highlight his difference.
That is his name.
I'm just saying. So his race is his race.
Could you name one person that?
No, I don't have to name one person. The point is, one person has brought race up. His name is Ralph Nader. Now, Ralph Nader is really an irrelevant yesterday politician trying to get his last 15 minutes of attention by attaching himself to the front runner.
All right, look, I concur with you about Ralph Nader, and I think his comments were unfortunate. I think he should have just apologized. That's my opinion.
I think he should take his medication.
You're on your own. All right, but here's my
Sean, I think Nader ought to apologize, but this is not about Barack Obama's race. It's about a fairly radical agenda. It's a leftist agenda.
Before I get to that, I want to stay on this, Ken, and I want to ask you specifically. When he said in Jacksonville, Florida, that they're going to say I'm inexperienced, they're going to try and make you afraid of me, and they're going to say he has a funny middle name, and then they're going to say, oh, and by the way, he's black. That's Barack Obama saying that. How do you respond to that if you're going to be critical of Ralph Nader, too?
Well, I think it's kind of foolish. I mean, most Americans can see and they know that he is African American. He's biracial, and so he has self-identified as an African American. So look, I think it's a diversion away from his public policy positions, which are
by the way, Nader's wrong about his positions. And Ken, when you use the words like radical, I don't agree with what Nader said, by the way, but you're kind of getting toward what Ralph Nader's talking about when you start calling him radical and saying, he's half white, half black, but he calls himself black.
Alan, I think it's quite radical when you favor and have a voting record for partial birth abortion, which he does.
Rudy Giuliani was for partial birth abortion when he was mayor of New York City. Is Giuliani radical?
Let me continue, Alan, if you want to know his radical agenda. Here's a guy who basically says that he wants to help the middle-income Americans, but he's against drilling in Anwar. There's no
John
approach. So was John McCain.
Oh, because he flip-flopped on that. Jacques, it's very interesting. John McCain, hold on, Ken.
It's a wise flip-flop.
John McCain believes in change. He changed his position on immigration, he changed his position on oil, changed his position on torture, he changed his position on almost everything, on tax cuts.
The older he gets, the smarter he gets, Alan.
At this point, that would make him a genius. The point I think that we've got to see is that wrong way McCain and his policies are out of step with the mainstream America. And anything that distracts from that message is really just irrelevant. The fact of the matter is this, that Barack Obama, Senator Barack Hussein Obama, has won the nomination, is winning the nomination, and he is on the right, and you are missing the fact that he is on the right side of history.
By the way, yes, talking about predatory lending, he has a credit card bill of rights of late. It was actually factually wrong. Anyway, thank you both very much. Coming up, radio talk show host Look Out. The fair